This week on Rangeless, we're going to take you to do all the great things to do inside Ubud. If you've been following along the last few weeks, we've taken you to silversmithing, water temples, waterfalls, and all these amazing things to do outside of Ubud. But today, we're going to take you on the amazing things to do inside Ubud.
We recommend you start your morning like us. We're at Campuhan Ridge. It's a 2-kilometer walk out and back, and it starts in the heart of Ubud. But if you're looking to avoid the heat and the crowds, you're best to come at sunrise.
If you take one thing from this Ubud video, besides all of the incredible experiences and things to do there are here in Ubud, it's to start your day early. Ubud is a main tourist destination for most people visiting the island of Bali, and for good reason. But with that comes some downsides. One of them being traffic. There is no way around it. Ubud is a driving city. So you will need to rent a motorbike to be able to explore everything there is to do. Or if you don't feel comfortable in the back of a bike or driving one, you'll need to hire a driver or join a tour so that you can see all the sights. Despite the over 3 million tourists that visit Ubud annually, the city does an incredible job of giving reprieve from the bustling streets. Starting your morning on the Campuhan Ridge Walk is a beautiful testament to Ubud's ability to do this. Just minutes from downtown, yet the only soundtrack here is the rustling palms and the whisper of the wind.
It's a pretty easy walk for the most part. There's a couple of steps at the start, but for pretty much the rest of the walk, you're on these like paving stones the whole way out. Yeah, I'm hiking in like sandals right now. It's not like anything crazy. You don't need boots or hiking shoes or nothing. We're about the halfway point and it's got a lot more built up. Like, it looks very commercialized almost here. There's a lot of places to stay, a lot of little wrongs, like some art galleries and stuff.
It'd be really nice.
Yeah.
Just stay right on the ridge and like every morning like go for a jog.
Yeah. We're almost at the end of this.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna end up accidentally doing the whole ridge, even though we set out to only do a piece of it. It's just really pretty. It's easy to keep walking. And there's cute dogs.
The further you walk along the trail, the more the warongs and the guest houses give way to rice fields, which you see behind me. They're really, really pretty. It's really cool how this walk like transforms from jungle to like, you start off in a temple, you go through like a jungle part with all like greenery and shrubbery around you, then it picks up a bit and it becomes like guest houses, warongs and art galleries and all that kind of stuff. And then look behind me now, just rice paddies everywhere.
We spent about an hour and a half walking the out and back trail, and I think it's safe to say that as the sun rose and the temperature rose, Ryan was not feeling the heat.
It is 8 o'clock in the morning and I am already sweating uncontrollably. It's so...
With tempers and humidity on the rise, it's time to head to our next stop of today's adventure, Saraswati Temple.
Only about 800 meters from Campuhan Ridge Walk is Saraswati Temple.
Now, it was a little hard to find because the gates, they don't stand out too much. It's just in the middle of the city. It's in the middle of Cafe Lotus and a Starbucks. And that's where the entrance is. Oh, it's beautiful. Cannot go inside to the main temple without special permission, but the grounds with the lily pads is what's open to the public, and it's really beautiful to just pop in and look at everything. Saraswati is a Hindu goddess, and she's the Hindu goddess of literature and the arts. So this temple is dedicated to her.
This temple is known for the classic Balinese architecture, intricate carvings, and most visited for the beautiful lotus pond that greets you as you enter. The lotus flowers bloom year-round with the brightest and most beautiful open flowers in the morning, opening up with the sunrise. The pond symbolizes divine beauty. Built in the 1950s by the Ubud royal family, this temple is more stone heavy than your normal temple is. They use this temple to really showcase the artistic heritage and culture of Ubud. Still culturally important, housing Balinese dance performances, sacred rituals, and ceremonies.
Back into the Ubud traffic. It's gotta be the worst thing about Bali is the traffic. Yeah, and some coffee. Can we get breakfast? Eggs with toast, please? Yeah. Please, thank you. A macaques. Oh yes, this is what I needed. But it is Bali coffee. You can't drink it right away. You put the coffee in, you mix it up a little bit, and then you have to leave it set because otherwise it'll be like mud. So the coffee here, it's like the way you make it is like almost like instant coffee, but it's not instant coffee. It's just really finely ground coffee, and then you let it sit at the bottom of the cup, but you don't drink it. Although some people mix it up and drink the whole thing, but I think that's disgusting.
We found this spot on booking.com, which is where I do pretty much almost nearly all of our accommodations. I book through booking.com. And I was just looking for a place that was affordable. We had a nice sized private room and that we were fairly close to all of the things inside of Ubud. But we had space for parking a bike, which most places do here in Ubud. So I found this place. And when we showed up, we were like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful and better than we expected. And every morning we've been getting these fruit platters. Are you kidding me? This is beautiful. And then there's 3 choices of breakfast after that. This is just the breakfast appetizer. And coffee and tea all day. We have been so happy. This is the main course.
Our food had to be eaten quickly because we had the biggest tourist spot in Ubud to visit next. We've arrived. The Monkey Forest. The monkeys can be aggressive.
Well, why are they so aggressive?
Because they're handled so much, so people are so close to them all the time.
So they don't have any fear of people.
So they don't have fear of people, which, you know, it can be a bad thing because I don't speak macaque monkey, and macaque monkey doesn't speak English.
Right.
So things are misinterpreted and sometimes monkeys can get aggressive. There is a center point where a lot of the monkeys are, and sometimes there's feeding stations and feeding areas there. And people hang out there for a really long time and kind of coerce the monkeys onto coming onto them. And that's when a lot of things happen. So
Right.
we don't do that. We're just gonna walk through. It's about 2 kilometers and it's a nice path like through the forest. And it is tickets to get in. So it's 100,000 to get in.
And then parking for a motorbike is 2,000.
Yeah, and it's gonna be packed. And we're
So-
coming right in the middle of the afternoon. They are open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'd say come as close to 9 a.m.
As
as
you can?
possible, yes. Got our tickets. Let's go take a nice walk through the monkey forest. I was trying to scan this, and it's literally just a black sticker, so that's good. That's good. The monkeys here, because this is a sanctuary, are vaccinated. So there's not really the risk of catching something from the monkeys, but they got big teeth. So take with that as you will. To a monkey selfie.
It's a hard-working monkey right there. Yeah, it's like he takes the picture, huh? That's funny. They have a monkey here that does his own selfies. He'll like take the picture. He's right over there. And he's a very photogenic monkey.
I like the baby monkeys, they'd be cute. We learned this is a graveyard for one of the local villages, and the practice is they buried the remains there until they can have time to plan like the correct celebration, and then they exhume whatever remains of the people of the time in that planning that have been buried here and have like a mass cremation.
But don't walk on the graves like those people over there.
They just walked on the graves?
Yeah.
Or did they walk around?
No, they walked straight through it. to take a picture of a monkey.
What's wrong with people? Oh gosh, humans are embarrassing.
Ubud is the spiritual heartland of Bali, and Bali is one of the most spiritual places in the world. But despite all the spirituality floating around in the air here, remember, traveling is a privilege and a gift allotted to very few. The gift of getting to see the world of someone very alike and unlike yourself. So it's important to be graceful and mindful and grateful when visiting anywhere, whether it's 10 miles down the road from your home or what feels like a different planet. On this day, we were witness to countless people, unfortunately, embarrassing themselves with their juvenile behavior. And after a couple hours, we were ready to mark the monkey forest as visited off our list.
Your happy place, looking at a map.
Yeah. They make us walk through the gift shop to get out, I think. But
Of course they do. Exit through the gift shop, always and forever. Live, laugh, exit through the gift shop.
that's an example of what to definitely not do if you don't want to get bit by a monkey. Really hungry, and it's time to go and eat.
Food?
Food.
I'm so hungry. So hungry. Before we came around, I was like, we should go eat now. We should go eat now. Like, we just had breakfast. I'm not hungry. And you're like, no, like, I'm hungry. We should eat. And I'm like, I'm not. So then we came to the monkey forest, and then I have to confess. Pretty much as soon as we pulled up to the monkey forest, I was like, I'm hungry.
But you knew you couldn't tell me that.
But I knew I couldn't, but I'm telling you now.
I want to eat some pork. This is good. This spit roasted pork here. I don't know much about it, but I know that I like pig. I like pork. And I like spit roasted pork, so.
Spit roasted pork here in Bali is a specialty. It's called Babi Guling. Babi translates to pig or pork. Guling, I'm not sure what the exact translation is, but it means like roasted. Like it's how it's cooked. I hear people. Oh wow. So I found this place just from reading reviews because I knew I wanted to take Ryan to try Babi Guling, but I wasn't sure where to go in Ubud because it's found all throughout Bali. And this place had so many good reviews. So that's why we came here. Hope it lives up to the hype.
I'm really hungry.
I'm really hungry too. We've been really hungry all day. Even this morning we were both like...
we went for a 4-kilometer walk this morning.
Yeah.
Then we did another walk in the monkey forest. And we had like two slices of bread and a 2-egg omelet. And some fruit. Our food is here. I'm excited. I see lots of stuff here.
What excites you the most on this plate?
I think the blood sausage.
Does it? Really?
Yes, because I love black pudding.
Okay.
I'm from Ireland.
All right, well, I'll try it with you at the same time.
Oh, that's different. Oh, it's spicy.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, the skin's kind of chewier or thicker than what I'm used to, and then the inside is like really soft.
You want to try a piece of pork?
All right. That's so good. It just melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
It really does. You don't even need to chew it. Nice.
It's like bacon. Like crispy, crispy bacon. And she also dropped off some sambal. This is just like chilies. Like that is the spice. And a couple of those little chilies. They're spicy, Ryan. Do not eat them.
No.
I love them.
I saw them. I'm like, no. I don't need that. The sausage was spicy and you were like, is it?
I didn't think this sausage was spicy in the least. I thought it was super flavorful and it has like a lot of fresh herb taste in there, but
yeah.
I didn't think it was spicy. We're gonna eat our food.
Yeah.
And then we'll be all fueled up, which will be good because you have to be fueled up for shopping. We're going to the market. Get on the scooter, loser. We're going shopping.
Located in the center of town, this bustling market is open daily from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., selling everything from bags, paintings, wood carvings, textiles, and jewelry. Personally, I was in search of linen or flowy pants, which are really important and a must for visiting more modest places and temples, especially if they're located in hot weather.
Thank you.
Terima kasih. I had these the last time I was here. I bought a pair and then I lost one. Nice. I literally had a pair of these, the exact same. And he wanted 180 for these. I'm pretty sure I bought them for 10 last time, but I told him I bought them for 40, but I'm pretty sure I bought them for 10 because I bought them for like $1.
I mean, they're silver.
They're just silver coated. None of the jewelry is silver.
None of it.
I mean, can't speak for...
If it's stamped though, no?
I can't speak for every single piece of jewelry, but like, I bought a lot of jewelry the last time I was here, like too much. I was unsupervised. And all of it was just coated.
Plated.
It was just plated, yeah. And it very quickly was not silver anymore.
That being said, I have heard of people finding some incredible pieces at the Ubud Market. I think you just have to have a good eye and know what you're looking for.
2 for 40.
I want a little bit.
No.
Yeah, 2 for 60.
No, too much. Thank you.
Thank you.
2 for 50.
No, thank you.
Yeah, okay, alright, 2 for 40.
2 for 40, okay.
Which one you choose?
Keep in mind, you will have to bargain as most of the stalls do not have fixed prices. I think this is part of the fun. I typically go for the 50% approach where when someone gives you an offer, you politely give them half of the number they gave you and start from there.
Ready to leave the market? We did the shopping. Did I find pants? No. But did I find this postcard of 2 Komodo dragons? You know it.
We left the market in search of one last thing. Tickets to one of Ubud's famous cultural dances. There will be official people around the market selling tickets, but we were just unable to find any. Didn't cross paths with someone selling tickets. And we were worried that we were going to be unable to find tickets to tonight's performance.
Yeah, they sell them for the same price. They're
Where-
official.
where-
Is our ticket.
Where is it? Where?
You find the big sign, the blue one at the top. Yeah, this is
On the right.
yeah.
Okay.
This ticket already. You come to look at every here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a sell ticket, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's official. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
2 tickets.
7:30 start.
7:30?
Yeah, before
Okay.
7:30, yeah, you come.
Okay.
Around 7 is okay.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Keep
Tell
the
'em
ticket in your
my-
bag, don't lose.
Okay, don't lose.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we've just got here. It's just around the corner from where we're staying. We're supposed to start at 7:30, but we want good seats. Oh, this place is packed.
We're here 30 minutes early, and it's legit packed. These fill up really quickly, so if you want
You gotta
like
come early.
prime seats. Do you want to sit close to the front because a lot of the Indonesian dances and the details and like the eyes and the fingers?
There are many different dances, but by chance we found ourselves at a Kecak dance. The performance features men humming and chanting. Unlike other Balinese dances, this involves no musical instruments, only voices. The dance tells the story of Prince Rama, Princess Sika, and the Monkey King, focusing on themes of good versus evil. For our Western audience, this performance is a Balinese a cappella version of James Bond and Indiana Jones's Broadway love child, and I highly recommend. Also, they walk on hot coals with obvious feet of steel.
I loved it. You think his feet are good?
I hope so. I would think so.
They're physically black. I'm looking at them.
He was kicking it all over the place. That's cool. Very dramatic.
I loved it.
I loved it too.
I love the drama. Full on day doing everything that Ubud has to offer. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because you're not going to want to miss a thing.